Morning, Sagittarius. Here's the daily sauce. And as you can see, there's like a lot of mess in it. That's me. I'm not orderly, y'all. So, welcome if this is your first time. This is about Sag, for Sag, all Sag. Um, Welcome to Saged Muse, and my name is Heidi. I'm your guide. Okay. And I do 2 readings a day usually on this channel, and I'm so grateful you're here. Today we're just kind of looking at some things that may be affecting your day. Understand that this isn't everyone's story, and but it could be something that is coming up or not. Or not. So, that's why I do so many readings, because we're talking to so many people. And so, if you're interested in connecting with me further or booking a personal reading, please check out the description box, and it will take you to my link tree. Now, understand that personal readings, I've had to, I just feel like I should explain. All personal readings are recorded, and when you book, it does ask you for a time, but generally you will receive it within 24 hours. Anytime within that 24 hours. Yes. And I do it recorded so that you can keep it. So that you can, because it's usually a lot of information. Sometimes you want to go back, take a second look, like what I miss here, all right? Okay, Sag. So what's today all about? Well, I can tell you that your vibe's pretty good. It's really funny because, Sagittarius is one of those signs that manifests very easily, okay? Like we can ask for something or, think about something and it comes true. And it does usually happen when we're in a good vibration. So try to start your day out that way, because it seems like today's pretty hopeful, Sag. Today's pretty hopeful. And I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it's something happens and then you're hopeful. I feel like you start out with it. Because, of course, Sagittarius wants to be happy. We want to be happy all the time. And, you know, usually we have a hard time being happy, or a hard time not being happy. What am I saying? We don't linger on with not feeling happy for very long. We'll do it, but then we're like, no, I refuse to not be happy. you know. Um, of course, male Sagittarians are a little different from us, and I have been, like, my ex-husband is a Sagittarius, so I have firsthand knowledge, and we run in some pretty similar themes, but um, male Sagittarians really run in that masculine energy, so they really kind of move in getting it done. you know, Getting it done. They want to help, but they don't want to linger on the problem. They're very solution oriented, so in case, and they're actually very different from the women, honestly, Okay, so let's get started. You're feeling hopeful today. You're feeling hopeful today, Sag. And I feel like you've been hoping, that something would work out, because we're seeing, like, kind of how the story adds to the story previously. Um, and it is, it is working out. If you watched yesterday, that it was about, trying to solve problems for people and, trying to help them out, and then just deciding at the end of the day, I've done what I could, right? I've done what I could, and now suddenly there's hope here in this situation. and this could really be someone that you've been at odds with. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, although it could be romantic, Sag. And speaking of romance, today, later on, I'm going to do you and your person, for those who are thinking of someone or connected to somebody or what have you. But I kind of feel like there is something happening today that gives you hope, that you can return to a supportive flow with someone, a happy flow. Because it's been harsh. And I kind of feel like you kept, like, and because you've kind of been manifesting this, honestly, by having hope that it could work out sometime, that is actually, you're actually pulling it to you. And the truth is like, that's how energy works. We can actually call things to us. I do it every day. I do it every day. It's just a matter of deciding, right? And this has been, probably a loss, with the Five of Cups being here, probably something you were sad about. And you just kind of have held on to hope that things could work out. And I feel like you're going to be, and what's clarifying hope is the Three of Cups and the King of Cups. So I do feel like there is, I don't want to say reconciliation, okay? But there's a turnaround here, with the Three of Cups, a turn back to joy that is actually, making you feel good about things. And I feel like this, maybe you've been talking about this with other people, and that has made you feel kind of get balanced in the situation. And so, you kind of like really let this go. But maybe in the back of your mind, you hope that things could work out, and it does look as if there is some light here, honestly, Sag. And this is not a past person coming back. I just want to put that out there. This is someone that you maybe had a falling out with, and because I can see that this person, you had to leave them alone. Okay. So you are getting, like, there is some happy and exchanging gifts is here. So there definitely is something coming into balance that makes you happy. It could also be that you're receiving something that makes you happy. Okay. Because that's that Six of Pentacles energy, right? And, I feel like with the Hangman being here and the Page of Cups and the Four of Swords, like someone has had time to really take a look at things, and they're starting to see your side of things, is what I'm saying. They've gained a new perspective, but I really feel like this person really fell off totally, right? And the truth is like, I feel like you are the one who left. Okay, so toxicity, let's take these cards off for a minute. Toxicity, renewal, and closed off. Like, I feel like this was someone that you tried to bring things back together with them. You tried to start over with them. You tried to help them. And they were kind of stuck in some toxic patterns, right? And they kind of weren't really, even though you may have tried to overcome this several times, it always came back to the same thing, because this person wasn't ready. They weren't ready to take a look at themselves, and so if this person like really like pulled back from you, then that would kind of explain what they've been up to, right? But I feel like you walked away from this person, because the devil's here. Of course it is. The Eight of Cups and the Page of Wands. Like, I feel like you walked away from this person and it wasn't easy. But I also feel like this person has been taking a look at their toxic patterns. And I feel like they've been stuck in it for maybe a long time. And they're starting to walk away. And with the Page of Wands, like, that is, it can be an apology. You know, it can also be like, you know what, now I see it. I see what you, and they definitely are seeing what you were trying to do. Now, they show up as the King of Swords, which we know is someone who is cold and withdrawn. And, you know, so you definitely haven't been talking to this person. I can tell you that. I don't want to call it separation because I don't see I don't per se see a relationship here. And because the Three of Cups is here, this can actually be a friend. It's definitely someone that you care about and someone that you've shown a lot of support to. So, you know, and we see the Three of Pentacles has been in Sagittarius' readings like every stinking day. I just saw 11:11 too. But, you know, they really see now what you have been trying to do. Okay, with the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles is about being recognized for your efforts. So they really do see that. And you really have tried to help this person until you didn't. You know, because it was frustrating. It was frustrating. Okay? Because you did want, you know, to work together with this person. You did want to help this person. For sure, right? And this is what's good about today. Because I feel like this person, whoever this is for you, may be coming to tell you they see what you were trying to do. They see what you were trying to do, but they were just kind of overwhelmed. You know, with the Strength card here, they were overwhelmed. And, you know, it's so frustrating for you. But here's the challenge. It's like, it's frustrating because you see what this person could be. Okay? It's kind of, and this is Sagittarius. We see the best in everybody, right? Until we don't. But, you know, with the Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles, and this is in your challenge, you know, you have seen what this person could be, and that they could be the King of Pentacles. And, you know, and you've kind of been waiting for them to step into that energy, but they haven't. And so you had to take a step back because, you know, you're not going to be about the toxic-ish, right? For sure. So, you know, I would expect possibly hearing from this person. You know, and if this isn't your situation, I can just tell you that, you know, you are interacting with a lot of really high vibrational energies today, which are hope for the future, you know, and, you know, other people really showing up to that energy. You know, your happiness is just kind of infectious here. Yeah. Yeah, so let's see what the angels have to say. What is your guidance for Sagittarius today? Guidance for Sagittarius. Guidance for Sagittarius. But this very much feels like you've been waiting for someone to see the light, and they're seeing the light. You know, and they're seeing the light, and it took them a good minute. You know, it took them, you had to go. You know, because we can't be involved with all that. So, let's see. There's definitely a return to joy coming in. What is your guidance for Sagittarius? Ooh, daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving. And that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, that's the vibration that you're in today. Imagining things getting better actually is bringing things getting better. Yes, because what? We're delusional. We don't accept that everything won't work out. And what's funny is people get mad at us because, they're like, well, what are you going to do, right? I'm not going to do nothing. It's going to work out. And it does. It does. So, haters going to hate. So let's see, what would help Sagittarius be more abundant today? What would help Sagittarius be more abundant today? And just keep in mind that, I do a variety of readings, so you're bound to find it somewhere. I don't just do love readings. I do all the things. Yeah. So what would help Sagittarius be more abundant today? What would help Sagittarius be abundant today? And then, attract abundance in your life. Prayer. It's time to pray, Sag. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Especially if you're wanting an answer on a difficult situation, pray about it. Pray about it, Sag. Okay, so let's get you a sign. You want a sign, Sag? Of course you do. What is Sagittarius' sign today? What is Sagittarius' sign? And I know, man, we keep seeing these messages about people or persons or whatever for your life coming back to make things right. Which, we are over all that Mercury retrograde BS, but, when Mercury retrograde is winding down, people are coming back to fix what happened. So, just saying. And if you're saying, I don't want to fix nothing, okay. But what I'm saying is that this person may still come back and have some words with you. So what is Sagittarius' sign today? Sagittarius' sign. 11:55. You are being called to take action towards your happiness and not knowing how it turns out. So I don't know how often you would actually see 11:55, but if you see it, just know you got to do something. Pennies. If you start seeing pennies, which can mean anything, like you can see them on the internet. Suddenly you could find pennies in your pocket, whatever. That is a sign that a fresh start is coming, Sag. A fresh start. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. So that's what I have for you today. I hope it helps. And I'll talk to you soon. Toodles. Drink coffee.